"Excuse me," Max said as he bumped into another person. "This is nuts," he mumbled to himself. Just a few minutes ago, this place was West Side Mall. Now the place looked like an old-fashioned marketplace. Instead of individual stores, there were individual stands. One person was yelling about his new shipment of scarves, and another clothes, and another was trying to hawk jewelry. Suddenly, a flounder was shoved in Max's face. "Fresh fish!" the seller shouted. Max smiled uneasily and edged his way around as the salesperson continued to shove the fish in his face and say, "Eh? Eh?" "Quickly, Max. We must find a proprietor of magical items," said the talking magic wand. It circled Max and floated into the air. It stopped to hover as if it was trying to get a bird's-eye view of the place. Max closed his eyes and rubbed his temples. He hoped that if he did this enough, everything would return to normal. He hadn't really believed the magic wand when it told him that a spell was changing the modern world into a fantasy land. But seeing this marketplace, it seemed so real. The clamoring, the smells of fish, and things Max didn't want to think about, and the feel of the hot sun on his skin. It was just too much. All the wand could tell him was that some villain believed that magic was dying, thanks to progress and science, and decided to revert everything. Max opened his eyes. Nope. The marketplace was still there. So much for his hope that this was all a dream, or some hallucination. He couldn't really be some kind of hero on a quest to save the world. That was just ridiculous. He was just Max. Just a few hours ago, he was a writer trying to figure out his next book. The muses were not kind, and he had writer's block. He had fallen asleep in the library while researching the Dark Ages, and that's when everything went crazy. His two best friends were now at each other's throats, and his pen transformed into a magic wand. That's it, Max thought. He must still be dreaming. He was back at the library, still slumbering and drooling on that book. Max began to slap his face. "Wake up," he said. "Wake up." The magic wand floated back down to him as Max slapped his face again. "I have located the merchant," said the wand.